Come on.
Come on.
Let's talk about buzz pollination. One thing that surprised me about this project when I started was how many miles of habitat are in rights-of-ways in this country. So there's a real potential, if those habitats are managed properly, to improve habitat for wildlife. The project started in the 1950s when this right-of-way was first put in, and hunters were concerned about the management of this right-of-way. And that early research showed that management of this right-of-way was very compatible with game species. So over time, the project evolved, and now we're looking at some of the more sensitive species that are sensitive to environmental changes, like native songbirds, the pollinators, native plants, and again, the ground beetle project that it's just in its infancy. One of the main benefits is that it's so long-standing. Long-term research in ecology is very rare because most funding cycles are short. So to have long-term, decades of data is very important for asking ecological questions, asking questions about how habitats change over time, how different types of herbicides affect plants and animals, how mechanical versus chemical management of sites affect plants and animals. Those are all really important questions. Integrated vegetation management is, in my opinion, the best way to manage the right-of-way, and that is using selective use of herbicides to remove non-compatible species. So I was aware of how birds were using the rights-of-ways. I was previously aware of the plants on the rights-of-ways, but the importance to native pollinators, I think actually was a surprise to everyone on the project. Although this is a fragmenting feature within a forest, from a bee's perspective, this is connectivity. Bees will use this herbaceous habitat, and they can move easily along it. This is a native spiral that is a magnet to native pollinators. A rare species of bumblebee has been captured on this type of plant here. The bumblebee, we have a rare bumblebee called the golden bumblebee. Some people are predicting that the golden bumblebee will be extinct in 60 years, but we are finding it persisting consistently in all of our sampling years here on the right-of-way. One of the things that I would like to see is have these best practices of integrated vegetation management become standardized practice. If that is the case, we can make a lot of difference for wildlife populations.